In a big, beautiful meadow filled with whispering grass and sweet-smelling flowers lived a tiny firefly named Flicker. Every night, as the moon climbed high into the starry sky, all the other fireflies would dance and play, lighting up the darkness with their bright, brilliant glows. They swooped and swirled, creating dazzling patterns of light, like 1,000 tiny stars had come down to visit the earth. But Flicker was different. He was the smallest firefly in the whole meadow, and his light wasn't big and bold like the others. It was just a soft, gentle twinkle, a tiny spark in the vast, dark night. He would watch the bigger fireflies from a quiet leaf, feeling a little sad. "My light is so small," he would whisper to himself. "I wish I could be as bright as them." He dreamed of soaring high and shining for everyone to see, but his shyness and his tiny light always held him back. One evening, a thick, gray fog rolled into the meadow, making it hard to see anything. The big fireflies, who were used to clear nights, got a bit confused and decided to rest until the fog cleared. The meadow grew quiet and dark. Suddenly, a tiny, worried voice squeaked from below. "Oh no! I'm lost! I can't find my way home!" Flicker peeked over the edge of his leaf and saw a little field mouse, no bigger than his thumb, trembling near the roots of a large dandelion. Tears were welling up in the mouse's big, brown eyes. All the paths looked the same in the thick fog, and she was scared and all alone. Seeing the little mouse so upset, Flicker felt a stir in his heart. His shyness tried to tell him to stay hidden, that his small light couldn't possibly help. But another feeling, a braver, kinder feeling, was stronger. He took a deep breath, left his safe little leaf, and fluttered down, 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 until he hovered right in front of the little mouse. "Don't worry," Flicker said in his softest, kindest voice. "My light isn't very big, but I can help you. I'll be your guide." The little mouse looked up, her whiskers twitching with surprise and relief. "Oh, you will? Thank you, she squeaked. Flicker focused with all his might. He thought about the little mouse, so scared and lost, and he poured all his courage and all his heart into his tiny light. And then something amazing happened. His soft twinkle began to grow warmer, steadier, and brighter than it had ever been before. It wasn't a giant flash, but it was a perfect, warm, and comforting glow, just enough to cut through the fog and light up the path right in front of them. "Follow me," Flicker chirped, feeling a new sense of purpose. Slowly and carefully, Flicker led the way. He flew low to the ground, his steady light illuminating pebbles, blades of grass, and tangled roots, showing the little mouse where to step. The mouse followed close behind, her tiny paws pattering on the damp earth. She kept her eyes fixed on Flicker's warm, golden light, which felt like a tiny, moving sun in the dark, foggy world. They journeyed past sleepy ladybugs and under towering ferns, with Flicker leading the way like a little lantern. Finally, after what felt like a grand adventure, they arrived at a cozy little hole tucked between the roots of an old oak tree. A warm, nutty smell drifted out from inside. "This is it! This is my home!" The little mouse cried with joy. She turned to Flicker, her face beaming with gratitude. She gave him a tiny, gentle hug around his glowing body. "You're the bravest, brightest hero I've ever seen," she said. "Your light saved me." Flicker's heart swelled with happiness. He had never felt so proud. His light wasn't the biggest in the meadow, but tonight it had been the most important. As he flew back to his leaf, his little light twinkled with a newfound confidence. He realized that it doesn't matter how big or small you are, or how bright you think you shine. What truly matters is the courage in your heart and the kindness you share. And sometimes, even the smallest light can make the biggest difference in the world. Thank you for watching our story today. If you enjoyed Flicker's adventure, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more wonderful tales. See you next time!